Yo, what's good? NBA YouTube. It's your man 100 grand. Ross with the Rock Never Stops. And today I want to do this video that I've been meaning to do for a while. But why James Harden will never be the same again. That MVP, I hope you enjoyed it. You're not going to see that again. That electrifying player that drops 30, 40, 50 points in a game in back-to-back games, he's not coming back. I'm diving into that in this video. Smash that like button for me, hit subscribe, and the bell for notifications if you enjoyed this video. I want to start off by saying I've been playing basketball since the first grade. That's when I started playing competitively. I was in the somewhere, believe I was in the second grade when I started competing against fifth graders in leagues. They would just move me up. And I fell in love with the game. Like, fell in love. I loved practice. I loved drills. I loved playing. It didn't matter if it was one-on-one, a game of 21, two-on-two, three-on-three, four-on-four, five-on-five. I remember in elementary school we used to play what we called jungle ball. And we'd play like 10-on-10, 15-on-15. I didn't care. I'd play it any day, anyway, after church with slip on, penny loafers, sliding all over the court, no grip. I play with a flat ball, a ball with too much air. I'd play with a lopsided ball. I'd play in jeans. I'd play in sweats. I'd play in pants. I'd play in shorts. I remember there was a time, me and my partners, we used to love playing so much, we would wear shorts under any item of clothing. It didn't matter if it was a suit. We'd wear shorts under any item of clothing, so we would always be ready to play a game of basketball. Well, I'm 37 years old today, and I really don't play basketball anymore. Now, do I love the game? I mean, I'm doing this channel. I still love the game. Matter of fact, I'm rewatching the Philadelphia 76ers versus Phoenix Suns game. How many of y'all are doing that 3-4 days after, right? I still love the game. But it's the physicalness of getting out there on a blacktop court. Maybe there's a little bit of cushion. And I'm out there banging, knowing that my knees are going to hurt the next day. My ankles and old injuries are going to hurt the next day. I know my back is going to be a little stiff. I don't feel like jumping for anything. Definitely not diving for anything. And I've played this game for so long, there's almost a little bit of like cocky swag where it's like, I expect the game to be easy. And if it's not easy, I have no motivation to make it easy. Right? My jumper's supposed to drop. I've been shooting this thing for over 30 some odd years. Shooting it at a high volume, high percentage. I've dropped 30 points in a game multiple times when it actually matters. Not in a pickup game. In an actual competitive, either league, either playing college, going overseas. I've done this. See, this is the point. People grow over time. They evolve. They don't stay the same. And James Harden is not the same. He doesn't have that spark in his eye where he can't wait to get to the court because he knows today he's going to drop 40. He doesn't have that twinkle where he can't wait to get his matchup so he can get a bucket. He's not excited about buckets anymore. I'm watching this game against Devin Booker. Devin Booker is excited about every bucket that he hits. He can't wait to get that ball back in his hands. James Harden really could kind of care less. I'm sure he still wants to win. I'm sure he still wants to be competitive. I'm sure he still hopes for the best to win a championship. He's probably excited about that. But you're not going to see him diving on the floor. You're not going to see him skying for rebounds, making hard rotations to block a shot, digging in to strip the ball from a big man. That's not who he is. That level of excitement about the game is gone. And as a result, it's capped who he's going to be. You see, what it takes out of you to win an MVP is a lot. It takes a lot of not just energy, but focus, dedication, perseverance, vigilance, studying, film session, locked in, day out. And sometimes when you get to the top, it's hard to stay at the top. It's hard to keep the mindset. That's why Kobe, a lot of people refer to Kobe as being almost insane, right? He's dealing with something else. Jordan was chasing the ghost of an older brother who would whoop up on him in pickup games growing up his whole childhood, right? He's still trying to get daddy's love. That's why he was so dedicated. Kobe, he had his own demons that he was chasing that made him so locked in and dedicated. But not everybody has that, and that's okay. But the hard part now is he's playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. And he's playing for a team that was hoping to get MVP Harden, was hoping that if he came there in the best situation, better coaching, better support, that they were going to get MVP Harden. Well, MVP Harden is not walking through that door. He's not coming into that locker room. He's not going to sit on that stool. He's not going to run a practice or a meeting or a film session. He's not hopping on that plane. That man is long gone. But you do have this rendition of James Harden. And as you see, he can still be effective. 22 points, right? Almost 8 rebounds, 10 assists, right? That's pretty good stats for anybody. For anybody. But you're going to have to find somebody else who's got that glimmer in their eye, who's got that spark. And I think Joel Embiid has that spark. He's got something to prove to himself, to the league, to the world, that he can be who he thinks he is. He hasn't won any MVPs yet. No conference finals yet. Right? I don't even know if he's been first team All NBA yet. Potentially. James Harden has done that multiple times. Many times. But the answer for what they're really looking for might be right there already on the roster. I think Tyrese Maxey is that guy. And if anything, if I'm Doc Rivers, I'd have to start thinking about how do I pull this team around Tyrese? How do I start talking to James about how to set up Tyrese, how to play off of Tyrese, how to make sure that I get him in pick and rolls with Joel Embiid in the moments I thought was going to be Harden and Embiid. Nah, it's going to be Maxey and Embiid. Because that's the young one with the legs, with the fire, with the energy to be in those film sessions, to be locked in, to be who they need so that they can get to the promised land, a championship, the NBA finals, the conference finals. Who's going to get you over that hump? Who's going to be so hungry, so desperate, so excited to get there that he won't let anything get in the way? For the Sixers, it's probably Tyrese Maxey. But let me know what you guys think. Are we going to see the old Harden again? Do we need to look towards Maxey? Let me know. Peace.